Welcome to Love God, Love Others. Join our 5-minute Bible study overview at any time. We read 4 chapters a day except for Sundays, finishing the Bible in less than 1 year. Let's continue learning how to love God, love others today with Joshua chapters 2 through 5. Joshua 2 finds a new follower. The Lord has surely given the whole land into our hands. All the people are melting in fear because of us. Rahab spoke of the Red Sea crossing and the 2 completely destroyed kings, Sihon and Og. When we heard of it, our hearts melted and everyone's courage failed because of you. For the Lord your God is God of heaven above and on the earth below. She hid them and helped them escape with a pact. Our lives for your lives. If you don't tell what we are doing, we will treat you kindly and faithfully when the Lord gives us the land. And a scarlet cord tied to the escape window was its sign. Question: have I put myself aside for God's plan? Joshua 3 stops the Jordan. The priest who carried the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord stood firm on dry ground in the middle of the Jordan while all Israel passed by. The Levites led in faith. Now the Jordan is at flood stage during the harvest, yet as soon as the priests who carried the ark reached the Jordan and their feet touched the water's edge, the water from upstream stopped flowing, and the people had aligned with God's will. Consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do amazing things among you. Question: am I aligned with God's will? Joshua 4 reminds us, the Lord your God did to the Jordan just what he had done to the Red Sea. He did this so that all the peoples of the earth might know that the hand of the Lord is powerful, and so that you might always fear the Lord your God. In the future, when your descendants ask their fathers, what do these stones mean? Tell them, Israel crossed the Jordan on dry ground. 1 stone for each tribe of Israel from where the Levites stood with the Ark of the Covenant. That day the Lord exalted Joshua in the sight of all Israel, and they revered him all the days of his life, just as they had revered Moses. Question: can I remember and share memorials of God's miracles in my life? Joshua 5 prepares for the promised land. Then Joshua fell face down to the ground in reverence and asked him, what message does my Lord have for his servant? The commander of the Lord's army replied, take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy. And after the whole nation had been circumcised, they remained where they were in camp until they were healed. They had not been circumcised as the previous generation, since they were in the desert. The day after the Passover, that very day, they ate some of the produce of the land, unleavened bread and roasted grain. The manna stopped the day after they ate this food from Canaan. Question: do I expect God's provision? God has given us everything good that we have. We must step out in faith, knowing his power, and fear the Lord. Prepare for the promised land and love God, love others. Everything else is the opportunity to do these two. Until next time.